Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Nobody is talking about this Kontakt update. So Native Instruments just put out Kontakt 8, and it has this tool called the Chords tool. Nobody's talking about this. So we're pairing this with a library from Software Audio called Trifecta. And basically to find this, which took me a long time to figure out like how to actually do it, let's go to the main library tab. And then we're going to go to where it says tools, and then we're going to click on either chords or the phrase tool. I clicked on chords and then it loads up, and I have my thing on classic view so that I could actually see. Okay, so this is what it loads up to look like. And basically until you load a Kontakt library, you won't hear anything. So I'm using my MIDI controller. And the cool thing is you could add strum features to it. Or you could have it play straight out like that, but let's add strum. There's different styles, so you can click on the name here and change out the genre that you want, the style of chord, and like all this type of stuff. So I'm just going in order with the arrows here. And then what I'll do is I'll switch the key. So let's go to like a Travis Scott key, like F minor or E minor. And now what I can do now with Trifecta is just switch out the actual sound itself. And so now you guys have basically like Cthulhu, but in a more advanced way. Alright, so let's swap out some of these sounds. Alright, so my audio is going crazy, so let's record something. Alright guys, give me a sec. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm only pressing one note on my keyboard, but it's triggering these chords. The reason that's important is because you don't have to be a masterful piano player to get really cool chords going. And it also is a sound. It's like auto-tune, but for notes. Now we have a Travis Scott vibe in a short amount of time. Let's take the same structure, let's clone this, and let's see what the phrase tool is. I haven't gone through the phrase tool, so I have no idea what it sounds like. We're gonna go through the phrase tool this time, so let's see how we can even like arrange this. I wish Kontakt would figure out like how to make this easier to navigate, because I have no idea how to get back to where we were. Okay, so let's X out of here. And we're gonna keep Trifecta up, but let's go to the library. Let's go to tools, and let's go to, where did the tools go? Oh, that's loops. Let's go to tools and let's go to the phrase tool. And so this is like a MIDI plugin, so it's going to go before the sound making thing. Okay, now the phrase tool looks pretty similar. Let's see what it sounds like though. Let's copy the MIDI. Exactly. Let's paste it. So basically it creates like a melody. Let's switch the key back to, I think it was E minor or F minor, I forgot which one. Alright, so okay, so now we're in F minor. Not my favorite tool, maybe because I just don't understand it yet, but it just doesn't really, let's switch the modes. I don't know, it's not really doing anything creatively for me. Let's add this to, it sounds way out of key. Oh, we are out of key. Okay, let's switch this to F minor. I don't know, this sounds weird. So I would not use this tool. Let's lock it to F minor. It just sounds like random mess. Nah, I'm being honest with y'all, I would never use that tool. It's too chaotic right now. Now the chord tool I would use. So this has a vibe. Let's see if we can lower the octave. And now all we have to do is just switch our preset and it will keep the same vibe going. I love Jacob's sound design style. So he's a new plugin out, so you guys should check his new plugin Spawn. I also love Scorch too. The Trifecta was like a super unique sound and approach. So try to combine it with this chords tool. So it saves a lot of like the theory part. Even knowing theory, I want to use stuff like this so I'm not overly thinking every single thing. I'm going by the sound. This is really dope. Let's try to humanize it. So I guess that just means it's not playing perfectly quantized spread strum notes and velocities. So yeah, the chords tool out of contact, definitely worth looking into. Now the other tool was not it. But this tool, definitely fire. Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really understand this menu, but let's go to library. Let's go to different things here. I just want to make sure I'm actually looking at all the tools. I think that's it. But nobody really talks about it, so I just wanted to put you guys up onto it. Let me try one more thing here. Let's do the same exact thing, but in a different key. Let's clone this. Just want to see what kind of results we get. I heard some of the chords were like R&B, so I want to see if that matches. Okay, so what we'll do is click this drop down, or click the name. Let's go to R&B. I want complex chords. I want popular chords, and I don't know what it means. Cozy quote. No idea what that means. So let's. I'm going to also change the key. Let's do B major instead of F minor. B. Also love how they have different modes and scales, so it's not just major or minor. Let's do jazz. That R&B section is not really. This is pretty cool. Let's record this. It's more pop than jazz in my opinion. So think of this like Serato before your chords and music theory. So we have two different vibes here. Let's go to song mode. So again, when you guys pair it with dope libraries like this, you can't really go wrong. That is all I wanted to show you guys. I don't want to make this video like 1,000 years long, but try the Kontakt 8 chords tool. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.